Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you an extremely powerful manifestation method and activity. It's actually really fun and you do not need to write something down 333 times or anything wild like that. So if you want an easy, fun, involved, and extremely powerful manifestation method, then just keep on watching. My name is Amber and I have been a tarot reader since 2016. I make videos all about spirituality, astrology, tarot, and more. And today I'm going to be starting a series on manifestations. So there will be more videos to the manifestation series in the future, but if you would like to subscribe to my channel, I post videos every Wednesday, and I would love if you subscribed and left a comment on this video if you decide to use my manifestation method, because trust me, it is powerful. Make sure to check out my Etsy. It is called Essence of Midnight Co. and I do paid readings on there. I have all kinds of readings. I also have birth chart reports on there, so if you've wanted to get a full document about your birth chart in detail, I can do that over for you on my Etsy. And check out my TikTok at Essence of Midnight, as well as my Instagram at Essence of Midnight Co. Now let's get on into this video. So today I'm going to be teaching you a method of manifestation that goes a little bit deeper than just manifesting one item or one specific scenario or something like that, but it is still very easy and very fun. So first, let me kind of break down, if you're new to manifestation, obviously this isn't the best video on an introduction to manifestation, but I can explain a little bit about it so that you can kind of go into this video with a better understanding of what we're going to be doing. So manifesting is attracting your dreams, your goals, your wishes, your wants to you through energy, whether that be your mindset, your thoughts, your actions, aligning yourself in that life or lifestyle, etc. So basically, you know, you are what you think, you are what you do, you are what you eat, right? So if you are what you think, if you're having self-limiting thoughts and beliefs all the time about not having or the lack of things in your life, you're not attracting your wants and wishes. A very popular manifestation method is journaling as if you already have the items or situations that you want. So having that mindset shift into not focusing on lack, but focusing on abundance and everything that you have, and really becoming a magnet for positivity and good things happening in your life. So going along with the example of, you know, journaling as if it's already happened. Let's say you want to manifest a new car, okay? Just for example. Popular method would be to journal as if you already have the car. You're talking about what it feels like to drive the car. You may talk about what the journey was to get the car. You may be feeling thankful or expressing your gratitude for your new car and, you know, talking about the specific details of the car, okay? So we're gonna kind of take that concept and put it into this method. So this method has 3 parts, and I like to call this manifestation method your higher self day. So this higher self day is going to be more powerful than journaling or meditating or doing energy work, because we are actually going to put ourselves in the experience of our manifestations, and we're going to actually physically experience them in real life, which is the most powerful way to attract more of that to you. So let's go ahead and get into step 1 of our higher self day. So what do I even mean when I say higher self? Okay, so we need to get to know our higher self, aka our manifestations. Okay, so I'm going to kind of create an archetype for an example for you to follow along with. You can take that and apply it to your manifestations, your dreams, your higher self. But For this video, I'm going to kind of create a character of my higher self and walk you through the little details of that character so you can actually get some real example. So imagine your vision board, for example. Let me go get mine. Okay, here's my vision board. I'm not gonna like go so far into detail with it, but your higher self, what you're going to be planning is basically your vision board in a nutshell. So you are going to create and get in touch with your higher self for this method. Now, you don't have to have a vision board for this. I'm just using a vision board as a visual representation of my higher self, right? All of my dreams and manifestations in one place. That's how I can kind of look at it. If you don't have a vision board, a really good option is to use Pinterest for this, okay? So I recommend, we're gonna basically be creating an alter ego. You can create a name for your alter ego. You can create a name for your higher self. For my alter ego that I'm going to be creating today, I call her Miss Schwartz, okay? Because that's my last name. And my character is very elegant and lives a very elegant lifestyle, which we'll get more into that. So I just feel like calling her Miss Schwartz is just so elegant and is exactly what I am looking for. So you are going to, however you do it, whether that be writing, brainstorming, using Pinterest, using a vision board, watching, some kind of media, whatever it is you do, I want you to get really specific about your higher self. What does your higher self do, okay? All of your manifestations, all of your goals, right? What does your higher self look like? How do they dress? How do they act? What do they do every single day? What is their aesthetic? What are the activities they like to do? You are going to get very specific about all of those things. So if you have a vision board, for example, I have things on here about friends. So spending time with friends. My higher self, Miss Schwartz, has a tribe of women around her who she can rely on and she spends time with, okay? That's just one example. I have manifestations about travel on here. Miss Schwartz likes to travel and she travels often. I also have imagery around fitness and journaling and wellness. Miss Schwartz prioritizes wellness, prioritizes fitness, prioritizes mental health. And some of the activities surrounding that might be journaling, going to the beach and journaling, going in nature and journaling, spending time with myself. Maybe Miss Schwartz does lots of self-care. She's very peaceful. She's very feminine and elegant, like I said. So I'm going to start brainstorming all of those little details. And if you're creating a Pinterest board, it's so easy to go ahead and type in any kind of aesthetic and create your higher self in a board. So I highly, highly recommend that. Overview of step 1, we're going to get to know our higher self, kind of create this character, including our visions and dreams, manifestations, etc. as our higher self. We're going to get very close with our higher self. We're gonna write down their hobbies. Maybe we'll write down their, daily routines. How do they wake up in the morning? Do they sleep in? Do they get up really early? Etc. Okay, so you're gonna get to know those little details about your higher self, and you can spend a lot of time on this if you want, like hours, okay? But you definitely don't have to. This is something that can be done in an afternoon. This is something that can be done while you're watching TV on your phone. It's just a really great exercise of visualizing your higher self and really connecting with specific intentions and manifestations. Now that we've completed step 1 of this method, we are aligned with our higher self. We can picture them really well and their aesthetic and kind of how they live their life and how they are in tune with the goals that we want to achieve in our present life, okay? We're going to move on to step 2, which is breaking down those activities or hobbies of our higher self and see what is accessible to us, okay? So I'm gonna use my example of Miss Schwartz again, who is elegant, she's feminine, she spends time with her friends and family, she is a caretaker, she spends time doing self-care, she's fit, etc., okay? And I am going to see what is accessible to me. So I'm going to specifically think about maybe a day in the life of Miss Schwartz or your alter ego, your higher self, okay? So for me, I'm thinking about how does Miss Schwartz wake up? Maybe I picture, a big area with lots of herbs to make tinctures and herbal blends, herbal tea blends. So I see her waking up, putting on her satin robe and walking out and making a custom tea blend, and she lives in the country. She has lots of land, and I think on this day she's going to spend some time going to a spa and focusing on wellness and just like grounding herself and doing some self-care. That's just an example, okay, of how she kind of spends one of her days, right? And now I'm gonna break that day down and I'm going to see what's accessible to me. So I know that I don't have a full pantry of herbs right now that I can just make custom tea blends. However, there are lots of local businesses that do offer those services that I can afford a custom tea blend, for $20 that is custom that I get to choose or make at this specific place. I know that that's accessible to me. So that's something that I could plan to do or have or bring into my life or just do for one day, right? That's just one example. It might not be accessible for me to spend a whole entire day at the spa, especially the kind of spa that I'm manifesting or picturing. However, the local hot springs are so amazing and they do have a spa, so maybe I can plan to get one service at the hot springs and also purchase a soak while I'm there and spend the afternoon at the hot springs, okay? So that's how I'm breaking down those activities to what is accessible to me in present life. But it is a splurge or an exaggeration, but it's aligning with my higher self, with my character, with Miss Schwartz, right? So that is step 2, breaking down the lifestyle of your higher self and seeing what is accessible to you. How can you translate it into one day that you can do that actually is accessible to you? Maybe it does cost, maybe it is a little bit of a splurge, or maybe you save up for this, or maybe you don't spend any additional money at all. You're just doing what is accessible to you, but you're aligning with that lifestyle. So step 3 is the most important part, and it's our last step. You're almost done. You're going to plan and execute your higher self day. So those activities that you found that were accessible to you, you're now going to plan a day where you align with your higher self in that lifestyle and in that mindset, so you can better attract that lifestyle to continue coming to you. So I'm personally planning on doing this because my birthday is coming up next month. So I am going to plan a higher self day on my birthday. It's a great time to put a little bit of extra time and care into myself because it's my birthday. I kind of have an excuse to spend more than I might on a normal day of my life, but I'm going to be in line with my higher self and doing the activities that I dream of doing, right? I am doing the law of attraction by experiencing those things. Not only is it going to be a fun, amazing day, full of activities that I love to do and have wanted to do, but it is continually attracting those experiences back to me by experiencing them. And that is why it is the most powerful manifestation method that I could share, because you are actually experiencing all of those emotions, those energies, and those experiences. So I really want to know, what is the name of your alter ego? If you have one, like if you are creating one like that, if you name it, tell me the name, or just tell me some of the lifestyle activities that you want to do on your higher self day or that your higher self does, because I really want to know and I really want to get more inspiration as well. So make sure to share those in the comments. I hope you liked my 3-step higher self manifestation method, and I hope that you have the best higher self day and you get to experience all of those manifestation energies and just have a great time doing it as well. Make sure to subscribe and like this video, please. It would really help me out. And don't forget to check out my social media. It's all linked in the description below, and I will see you next Wednesday, because remember, I post every Wednesday, and I wish you all the best. Until next time, bye.